Hello, everybody. It's meteorologist Hutch Johnson. In tonight's update, I want to talk a little bit about our extended forecast, a chance of some storms, and I do think there'll be a chance for some severe ones as we go from Sunday and into Wednesday of next week. And in this update, we're going to show you a couple of different models because the timing is a little different, but all models do show some stout thunderstorms in our forecast period. Smoke in the forecast in the next 24 hours. Details beginning right now.
Now, a Hutch's weather update with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson, brought to you by Robert Gibb and Sons.
All right, real quickly, we did have some smoke streaming across parts of the northwestern part of North Dakota today. There's also eastern Minnesota smoke spreading its way into parts of Wisconsin for the evening. A little bit less smoke impact across parts of South Dakota, but it does look like we have some in southwest parts of Minnesota, as well as a little bit of haziness to those skies here in the Red River Valley. The smoke forecast is for an increasing stream of flow from northwest to southwest into east into the Twin Cities as we go through your Wednesday. We're going to start with a look at the 7-day forecast because Hutch is breaking all the rules. You know what I mean? 76 degrees on Wednesday as we cool it back down into the 70s. Then as we go into Thursday and Friday, we stay in the 70s with passing showers. I have Fargo cool in the low to mid 70s. It will be warmer in places like Grand Forks, Kitson County because the chance of showers in the Northern Valley not as high. Spotty thunderstorms in the forecast, but I'm not concerned about Friday at this particular point. But I do have some red on each of the days, Sunday to Monday, Tuesday, and even into Wednesday, as I think each day will bring a chance of storms in parts of our viewing area. So I don't just worry about Fargo here. We're going to talk about the region, and let's take a look at where and when those storms might hit with a look at the European model first. So the European model is the one I usually like to rely most on when it comes to that extended forecast. I put a little bit more weight in its version of the forecast. We're going to keep the USA view so you can get a feel for a storm track that takes Friday storms mainly to the south. So once again, between now and the close of the week, the best chance of rain will be in the southern parts of North Dakota as we go through. Now, not all models agree with that, but let's focus on what's going on as we go into Sunday night. This is midday, around 1 in the afternoon. South winds bringing a little bit more humidity from the Gulf Coast, and that will be working its way northward. The longer the south winds sit here and blow, the better chance we lace the atmosphere with the fuel needed for some heavy thunderstorms. Notice, it's not everywhere. Sunday night, we're talking 10 to midnight, a few thunderstorms popping up and moving through the area into Minnesota. Doesn't look like a big deal, but because of the heat and energy in the atmosphere, I think that there is a chance that these could be stout at this stage. There's a long way to wait before that. Now, as we go into the day on Monday night, then we get a nice Monday. Again, a break from the stormy activity. Here comes a low rolling out of the high country. This could be more widespread thunderstorms as we go. This says Tuesday, but we subtract 5 hours. This is overnight Tuesday and into Wednesday. That line of storms looks like it impacts parts of North Dakota as it blows through. Stout thunderstorms could be the rule overnight. Windy thunderstorms could be the rule overnight. Locally heavy rain could be the rule overnight as we head into your Tuesday. Then more thunderstorms developing here in eastern South Dakota as we go into Wednesday, passing on in through the region as well. A more active pattern in our area. It's not raining everywhere all the time, but it's just that time of the year. Hutch wants you to stay weather aware. Your forecast for tonight, a hometown snapshot shows temperatures in the mid 50s for most of us. The smoke will be more dense out to the west. Could be flat out unhealthy for some in parts of western North Dakota. Keep that in mind. Check this out with me as we'll see a big time drop in temperatures for most of us. Mid 70s, more of a northerly flow in our atmosphere, and that means a little bit more of a refreshing day. Best chance of rain will be along the South Dakota border into eastern South Dakota and southern Minnesota as we close out the afternoon. And the flow from the northwest is going to usher that smoke in from places like Williston, Crosby, and Minot through Bismarck, down into the James River Valley, the Cheyenne River Valley, and all the way out toward the Twin Cities. Our northern neighbors could see some smoke, but the more increased levels could be here. It could be unhealthy for some, so keep that in mind. Another quick peek at that 7-day forecast shows hit and miss showers, mainly south through the close of the work week. A gorgeous start to 3/4 of the weekend. Late Sunday night, a chance of stormier weather bumping its way through. Have a wonderful night. And again, I appreciate each and every one of you taking the time to follow me on Facebook. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel, search Hutch's Weather. And hey, check out the Blue Eyed Girls Salon, would you? Out there on downtown Fargo, they can take care of your hair care needs like they take care of Hutch's. And I do say they do a wonderful job. All right, have a good night, and we'll talk again very soon.